fear. She simply dwells in the unknown. As her attending physician, I can speak freely. The girl suffers from hallucinations and the shock of a tragedy that occurred in this house 3 years ago this night.
Yes, Erskine, I'm not a cowardly man by nature, but my nerves won't stand this any longer. That woman is dangerous.
My friends, please. I regret these unusual disturbances, but I've experienced these same phenomena in my patient's presence before. There's nothing to fear from the dead.
Some really upsetting news today. Apparently, an East Coast rapper made a rap song dissing me, and it made it on the news. Apparently, it's a big hit, and it's playing all up and down the East Coast in clubs and on the radio. And let me tell you, it's all lies. I'm only going to play an excerpt of the song, because I don't want it to get any more popular than it already is.
Yeah, it's your boy, and this one's going out to MormoTV. Yeah, listen up. Yeah, you know what it is. Everybody hates MormoTV, MormoTV. That's why we're all like, we're a Mormo hater, we're a Mormo hater, we're a Mormo hater. What? We're a Mormo hater. We don't like MormoTV, we don't like MormoTV. Cause he sucks, what? Cause he sucks. Yo, we don't like MormoTV cause he sucks. He's fat, a criminal, and ridiculous. His magic tricks are worse than my hat. Yo, and he ain't even got that, cause he probably can't afford one. MormoTV, a magician, nah, he's a sucker, and he really don't do nothing. He's a fat criminal, probably rob your kids, probably rob your house, so don't hire him
Now, I know I should probably contact my lawyer and let him deal with this slander and defamation of character, but let me tell you, I am this close to getting on a plane and going over to the East Coast and busting a cap in somebody's ass over there.
Your genitals swell up, all out of proportion, looking like an eggplant bursting through your foreskin. Never mind abortion, forget vasectomy. I got your birth control plan. Nut check, homie. Punch Mary in the dick. I'll punch Jesus Christ in the dick. Yeah, I'll punch Cheney in the dick. Punch Powell in his colon. Punch George in his bush. Punch Condoleezza Rice in the dick.
It's like role-playing magic, but it's also a form of therapy for me. Because I was frightened very badly when I was a child. There was a killer on the loose in my neighborhood, and I wasn't allowed to go out at night or anything. It really traumatized me, so with this trick I can sort of face my fears a little bit. And so here I have some postcards, and on each postcard on the back of it is the name of the killer, and these are victims of the killer who scared me. And what I'd like you to do is put a victim space on each one of these cards in any order you want. Read this letter out loud, please. You're playing the part of a policeman.
Okay.
And so as a policeman, you received this letter.
Supervising Officer, Fullerton Police, Los Angeles, California, November 1995. Dear Sir, I think I can help you discover the murder of this people. I'm a genuine spirit medium, and I have previously assisted the police in solving many crimes. My method may seem strange, but please believe me when I say that my system works. At least give it a try. After all, what have you got to lose? I want your most handsome and intelligent detective to visit the graveyard where the poor people are buried. Upon arriving at the row of graves, you must number them, 1 to 5 from either end. Having done this by using intuition, you can stand upon one of the graves. Depending on the number upon which he is standing, he should make the same number of moves, grave to grave in either direction. Having completed his moves, disregard the 2 extreme graves and then make one more move. The grave upon which he is standing will lead you to your solution. Take up the grave to reveal the body, and you will be told the name of the killer.
Alright, and so now this figure is going to be your avatar. This represents you. And the first thing you have to do is number the graves, either 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Either way, it's your choice. Alright, so 1 through 5, and now if you could place your avatar on any. Alright, so that's on grave 2. So what I'd like you to do is make 2 moves in either direction. You can't jump around. It's got to be a consecutive move. Move 2 places, yeah. Alright, and so now we'll eliminate the 2 outer graves. And this grave belongs to Maxine Salvara. Here's the victim, and that's Hurricane. And I was pretty depressed when Hurricane Katrina struck, but it didn't really scare me. So now we'll eliminate Joyce Nelson, and that's this victim. And her killer is Flood, never really scared by a flood. And so now if you can make 1 final move in the graveyard. Alright, so we'll eliminate Leela Kneeling, and her killer is Famine, never had to worry about that. And then Elias Abuath, right here. Earthquake, I lived through a couple of those, but they didn't really scare me. And so the final victim is Dale Okazaki, and that reveals the killer, Richard Ramirez, who is the also known as the Night Stalker, and took 14 victims in 1984 and 1985, and is currently on death row in San Quentin prison.
Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome, I like that.
Oh, thank you. It's pretty twisted, I told you.
Yeah, the standard already.
It's magic. All right, so this trick was taught to me by an alien who lives in my hand. And people have asked me, well, exactly how many personalities do you have? And I tell them, I have the personality I was born with, the personality I perform with, and the alien who lives in my hand. And I don't know the alien's name because I don't think that aliens actually use names. And the aliens, they speak with telepathy, which is pretty weird. And then this is a pretty intricate knot. It's a triple double knot. And because it was taught to me by an alien, I have to assume that it originated in outer space. And so in life, I found that I have to ask for help quite a bit. And now I need the help of 2 volunteers. If you two could assist me here. All you have to do is grab an end of this rope. Don't pull on it or anything, just hold the rope up. And now here's where the magic comes in. Because normally to untie a knot, you have to use the ends of the knot. But I'm going to attempt to untie this knot without touching the ends. So here goes. Alright, so there's the first knot. And now a quick joke. What did the alien say to the cow? I'm going to mutilate you. Alright. So, there's the second knot, and here's the third knot. This is the hardest one. Alright, there, on tied. Hey, give my assistants a round of applause here.
Hey.
Alright. Thanks, guys.
Say, bro.
Have a good night.
And then I fall again. Giving and then I fall again. I fall again, and then I fall again, and then I fall again, and then I fall. Every time I stand, I fall. It's getting out of hand, I know. Waiting on you to bring me back home.
Righteous on me, son of a bitch!
Inside the place we met, I am still scared to death. I don't know how to.
Hi folks, it's Mormo here, and I want everybody to know that I don't use drugs or alcohol anymore, but I used to, and when I did, I had some really wild and crazy times. And I'm going to tell you about one of the wild, craziest nights I ever had. I took about 30 bucks down to Tijuana, and I partied hard all night with prostitutes, hard drugs, and liquor. And about 3 in the morning, I had spent about 27 bucks, and I was sitting at the bar sipping a margarita, and all of a sudden this old man wearing a worn out leisure suit starts walking towards me. I took one look at him and I said, "Hey buddy, I don't have barely any money. I can't afford to buy a bracelet or a necklace or your sister's vagina, so please just leave me alone." And he said, "No, senor, I have a way for you to make money." And this piqued my interest because I wanted to party a lot more. So I told him, "All right, how do we do this?" And he said, "Well, senor, all you have to do is count these pink spots." And that sounded pretty easy to me, so I said, "All right, let's do this." I put one of my dollars on the table, and he said, "All right, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to take away 3. And how many do I have left?" Well, I thought about this and I thought, man, this old Mexican must be crazy. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. He had 6, he took away 3. Obviously there's only 3 left. So I told him there's 3 left. And he said, "No, I'm sorry, senor. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so he took my dollar. I wanted to try again, so I told him, "All right, let's do this again. Put another dollar out." He said, "All right, senor. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to take away 3, and how many do I have left?" Well, still it seems so obvious to me. I told him, "You must have 3 left," and he said, "No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He told me, "It's the color pink, senor. It's the color of panocha, and that's why you get confused." So I said, "Oh great, thanks a lot. I get confused by panocha, thank you." But I told him, "Look buddy, I'm a magician, and obviously you're using magic. So how about I show you some of my magic tricks, then you show me how you do your magic trick." And he said, "All right, just put your last dollar on the table and we'll try this again." So I put my dollar down, I showed him a couple of my magic tricks, he seemed to like them, and then he said, "All right, now here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I take away 3, and how many do I have left?" And I was stone sober by this time. I knew what I saw, I was sure of myself, I told him, well, you had 6, you took away 3. Obviously, you only have 3 left. And he said, no, I'm sorry, senor. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He took my dollar, walked off, and I never did learn how to do that magic trick. Thanks, folks.
And in this day and age, a lot of people don't have a lot of money. And sometimes you live paycheck to paycheck, you never know what's gonna happen. So that's why I'm here to teach you a few things, a few ways that you can make some money and live on the streets and live a life of comfort. Let me go show you now some ways to make some money and get some food. Come on, folks. Some bottles, they're not worth a whole lot. Bottle of Jägermeister. Some old flowers, those are pretty nice. Save those. Woo! Check that out. Good magazine there. Computer products. Automobile. Look at this. We got ourselves some drive-through. Let's see here. No French fries in there. Oh, hi there, folks. Don't mind me, I'm just going about my morning business. Oh, there it is. Boy, that looks like a big one, too. Hi, folks. It's me again, Willie Friend. And boy, did I just hit the jackpot again. It must be my lucky day. Come on in here and take a look at what I just found. Come on now. It don't smell too bad, don't worry. Now take a look at this. I just found a smorgasbord of delicious sushi. Now people spend a lot of money on this kind of stuff, you know? And like, look here. Shrimp for free. Now that's a delicious thing. I better take a little bite of that there. Oh yeah. Now that's a delicacy right there, folks. Let's see what they got in here. More sushi and more shrimp, it looks like, too. All right. You could be finding this stuff every day, folks.
They are the most intelligent, passionate, and fiercely independent individuals on this planet. That's why we strive to bring them the very best of underground entertainment in movies, music, magic, and zines. We realize that concepts like making a profit and breaking even are old-fashioned. That's why you will receive our products for little to no charge. So join Mormo on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and always remember,
ours the magic, ours the power.